Hey dough rollers, welcome back to the channel. So since today is Black Friday, the busiest, the busiest shopping day of the year. I don't know, does Cyber Monday beat Black Friday? I'm not sure. But what I thought I'd do is walk through 7 cashback apps and credit cards that you can use, particularly if, like me, you like to do your holiday shopping online. There are some really easy ways to get some pretty good cash back for things you're going to buy anyway. So with that, let's dive right into it. This is an article on Dough Roller where we list 10 of what we think are 10 good cashback apps. I'm going to cover 3 of these today, and but I'll leave a link to this article, and then we'll look at 4 credit cards, and you can use the combination, right? You can use a cashback app with a cashback card to stack your cashback rewards and easily, I think, get 10% or more back, depending on exactly what you're buying and which cards you use. So these are 3 of my favorite cashback app sites or tools. I'll show you each one quickly, and then I'll show you how they work. The first one, Capital One Shopping, and by the way, all of these are free. There's no fee. The way they all work is they're going to get some sort of affiliate income when you shop through these apps at wherever. It could be Macy's, Home Depot, whatever, and then they share some of that with you. So Capital One Shopping is the first one, and with all of these, you sign up. I think with Capital One, you have your email. You indicate whether you're an Amazon Prime member for one reason, because that gets you some free shipping and a few other things, and then you add a Chrome extension, which I've already done, and I'll show you how it works. But this is the first one. Obviously, Capital One's a well-known brand. The second one is Rakuten. This is probably my favorite. It used to be called Ebates, which I actually like that name better, but whatever. It's now Rakuten, but it works basically the same way. And again, the way I use most of these is through the Chrome extension, and I'll show you that in just a second. They do offer a $10 welcome bonus. You've got to shop through Rakuten to get it, but they offer that as well. And then the third one is Ibotta, which is here. And there's a couple different ways to use this. I'm going to show you the Chrome extension. But you can also come to their website like this and pick a store you might be interested in. And what you'll see, like, for example, if you go to Walmart, there you're going to have a ton of different things to look at, I'm sure. Yeah, a lot of different cash back on all kinds of items. Home Depot, probably fewer. Let's see. Yeah, they've got 3 listed. So it really depends on the store that you pick where you're shopping. Let's look at Lowe's. Yeah, just 2 things. But you can go and shop at Lowe's via Ibotta. You can do that with Capital One Shopping or Rakuten as well. Again, I like to use the Chrome extensions, which I have up here. Here's Capital One Shopping, Rakuten, and there you go. So, and the way these work, I was just pulled up as an example. Let me refresh this. This is an Xbox Series. I'm not actually shopping for this. So, but if you were, and you go to a site, in this case Microsoft, you can see here's Ibotta. They pop up 3.5% back. You just click to activate it, right? But we can look at others. So we can look at Capital One. They're offering 2%, obviously not as good. Rakuten, they have 3.5% at Microsoft. Now, the thing you've got to keep in mind is these percentages, it says up to 3.5%. That doesn't mean you'll get 3.5% necessarily on this specific item. So you want to make sure you understand exactly, what you're getting. But that's how it works. And we can, if you come to Amazon, I was looking at this espresso machine. I'm going to reload it and see what pops up. Give it just a second. So yeah, so this is interesting. What Rakuten will do in this case, you'll notice they say, hey, we found what we think might be a better deal at a different site, Bloomingdale's. Now it turns out that at Bloomingdale's it's $700, $699.95, and it's the same thing here at Amazon. So for me, I would absolutely buy this at Amazon for 2 reasons. One is, I want to sign up and use my credit card at as few online sites as possible. Now Bloomingdale's is obviously a well-known department store, but I use Amazon. I know Amazon. It's easy to return things to Amazon. So if I can get something on Amazon, I will. And on top of that, as you'll see in a minute, I use the Amazon Prime Visa card, which gives me 5% cash back. So in this case, they're showing me a deal, that's fine. It's not one I would take. Again, we can go in and we can look at what Capital One Shopping is offering, which for this doesn't look like anything. And let's clear out of some of these. Here's Ibotta. Now this is interesting. They're actually saying I can get this on eBay for $549 if I wanted to. So that's a nice thing where it's not only giving you cash back at certain stores if they offer it, but it's also telling you, hey, you might be able to get this for less money somewhere else. So these are all free. I would use all of them, frankly, if you're really wanting to save money. Why not? The other thing I'll mention is that with Rakuten, and I don't know if the others offer this, but they offer deals on travel. And I've often booked hotels through Rakuten to get some cash back. And so I want to mention that because I think a lot of people don't think of these kinds of cashback apps as helping you with travel, but they can. Now, the one issue here is, if you're using credit card rewards, and it may make sense to, like, for example, if you have Chase, you might get Chase bonus points if you book through the Chase portal. So obviously, if you do that, that's the way you want to go. But one area, this is nice, by the way, is if you work for a company and they let you book your own travel, you can not only get cash back, but then depending on your company's policies, you might be able to use your own credit cards, and so you can really get a lot of cash back. I wish I did that all the years I was traveling as a lawyer. I would have made a fortune. Anyway, so I like all three of those cashback apps. Again, I'll leave a link to this article, which lists several more. In terms of credit cards, let's start with Amazon. Whoops, there we go. Here it is. It's Amazon Prime. They're actually offering a $200 Amazon gift card right now, which for Prime members, which I think is unusual and a really good deal. And as I mentioned, as Prime members, you get 5% cash back, not only at Amazon, but if you shop at Whole Foods, which we do from time to time, you get 5% cash back there. So a lot of the times what we'll do, I'll find, for example, I did buy an espresso machine the last week. It was a Jura, and I went to the Jura website to begin with, found the one I wanted, but then I thought, can I get it on Amazon? And if I can, I will, because then I get to use the credit card and it gives me 5% cash back. So I do that a lot. So I think this is a great card, and there's no annual fee. So it's probably for shopping, probably the card we use the most because we shop a lot at Amazon. Other store brand cards will do something similar. I'll just show you one example. By the way, notice Rakuten comes up because we can activate up to 12% cash back apparently at Target. But in any event, the Target Red Card, and the nice thing here is you can get credit or debit, and for either one, they also have a reloadable prepaid card, but for all three actually, you get 5% at Target and Target.com, and there's no annual or monthly fees. So an excellent card if, like our daughter, by the way, you shop at Target a lot. So there you go. All right, two more quick credit cards I'll show you. The first is PayPal. The deal here is you get 3% cash back when you're shopping through PayPal accounts, and you can even use this at some retail stores that will allow you to pay via your PayPal account. So this is a good card. I don't actually use PayPal a lot for payments, but if you do, this is the card to get. And again, no annual fee, so that's a good deal. And then the last one I'll mention, and I could certainly list more. I'll leave links to all of these, but this is more of a mainstream card. This is an Amex Blue Cash Everyday. So there's Blue Cash Preferred. This is Blue Cash Everyday. What do I like about it? Well, no annual fee. You can earn up to a $200 credit statement credit. You got to spend $2,000 in purchases in the first 6 months. But here's where we get to holiday shopping. You get 3% cash back on U.S. online retail purchases up to a total of $6,000 per year in spend. So hopefully that would be more than enough to cover you for the holidays, I guess, unless you're a big spender. But that's 3% cash back. Obviously, I would go with something like the Amazon Prime or Target Red Card first if I'm shopping there. But if you're shopping at a place that doesn't offer that kind of cash back on a store brand card, then the Blue Cash Everyday might be a good option. So there you go. 7 different tools you can use to save some money this year on holiday shopping, particularly if you're shopping online like I do. As I said, I'll leave links to everything below the video. If you use other cashback apps or other credit cards or whatever to save on holiday spending, let us know in the comments below. And until next time, remember, the best thing money can buy is financial freedom.